Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Becklin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Well, there is the steely focus of the man many would readily vote as the world's greatest. It was January 2018 that Virgil van Dijk first wore the famous red shirt. So I wonder, Jim, does he still rank as number one?
I would say so, Peter. In fact, the title-winning season of 2024-2025 was statistically one of his better seasons, having been one of the club's most consistent performers. Only missed one league game, this at a time when you think age and injuries are going to start slowing him down.
And that consistency is, amongst many other things, what makes him the man he is.
Absolutely. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Looking for a runner. That has been cut short. That was good alertness. Jude.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Vieira. Pele. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Both sides exercising caution for now. Now he's off and running. Oh, that's well spotted. Vitinha. This is a promising build-up. And this is Hullet.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Now it's Messi. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Mbappe, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Fermin. Jude. Messi. Swung over. Passing nice and neat. Juve delivers with whip, takes a shot! He's picked his way through, and it's McAllister. Fermin has it out wide and in space. Bullet.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nicely worked. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Almost half an hour in now. That's a good ball. Can he finish? He's delivered all right. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Indonesia have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Some really good ball movement. hoisted in. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Ibrahimovic going after that. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. Hullet, expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
40 minutes gone, half-time closing in. Vitinha goes looking wide. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Jude touches it back. McAllister. Lopez.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Hullet. Hullet running with intent. And the shot! And that's a tidy finish. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And that is all they have time for.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
I'm sure they will make fine.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Cross needs to be good. Van Dijk attempts a clearance.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Jude looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, what a ball! Little pass back.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's shifting through the gears here. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 9, McAllister. Coming on the field, number 14.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Piqué is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Kukçu, quality ball.
niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
It's a promising position, drills one in, and he's managed to get rid. Pele. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Indonesia have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
He shifted it to the flank, and the through ball. A lot of space ahead of him. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. Defending was strong and firm. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cleared away. Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, important interception. Has a look and plays it forward. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Lopez. Lopez! And that has been cleared. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Pele. That has not gone well. Out for a throw.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 16, Fermin. Coming on to replace
Ibrahimovic
him
is herring after that one.
18, Desiree doing. Substitution in
Puskás.
progress.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's a good spell of possession, this. That's a little off target. Now it's Puskás. Now it's Doué. Puskás. Van Dijk with the clearance. Adriano. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Aims beyond it. And the shot! And he's stuck it away! Right back in the game! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Just one in it now.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Puskás. And that has been knocked clear.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Rui Costa. Now, can they get him away? Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Indonesia really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Another pass just keeps it ticking. Shot a goal! Oh, good-looking ball. And he's been shifted
There
off
will be
it.
3 minutes added time.
And the number on the board is 3. Well, there's a probing ball, and he can clear it away. Rui Costa is always looking to break lines. Gabriel getting this one clear. And smartly reclaimed. The end, time is up. Manchester United perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. Puskas. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And it's skewed away. In it comes. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Now it's Neymar. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. That's very neat. Oh, super ball. Cross in, looks like a good... Great chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Now it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Pelé. Pelé has the space to skip. And a header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cleared away. Neymar. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Neymar. That's a good ball out wide. And this is Ibrahimovic, Lopez, and it's Chiellini. Great vision. Oh, well played, well played. And they can counter here. Now it's Hullet. He's picked his way through.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vitinha. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Almost half an hour in now. Hullet. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And it's Lopez. Fermin will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Buffon claims it without any fuss. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. And this is Hullet. It's not an especially good pass, that. Puskas, and here's Neymar. Can he get it through? Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. Corner number 2 then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Out towards the flank. And this is Hullet. Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That has ended up in no man's land. Half-time getting close now. And there's his chance to lead the counter. McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Vitinha. Indonesia do have a chance to counter here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the
There will
task
be
to do
one
it.
added time.
Chips it through. Now it's Hunnit. He's had it taken off him. And the referee has blown for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So between them, no goals at all so far.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So right back into the action.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Great ball, and he's in here. Showing good feet. Chiellini has it out wide and in space. Now it's McAllister. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's Chiellini. And here's Ibrahimovic. And this is Neymar. Manchester United have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Manchester United have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Hangs in. Puskas! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Knocks it out wide. Chiellini providing an outlet on that flank. Puskas. And here's Neymar. Indonesia are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now it's Hunnit. Now it's Pele. Just about up to the hour now. He's through here. And this is Pele. Hangs one in. Cannavaro. Messi. And there's the shot! What a hit, the save was firm.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And that's an excellent interception. Vieira.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Chiellini. Defending here is really tight. Stood up well to him there.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 14, Pushkash. Number 16, Fairman. Number 9,
Played out wide.
McAllister. Coming on the field, number 19.
Now here's the delivery. And he's cleared it back out.
Desiree doing.
Manchester United really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Ibrahimovic. That's a delicate pass. Neymar shoots! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Manchester United have their third corner. That's destined for the flank. Punched away. And it's Kukçu.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Terrific! Oh, he's hit the bar! And he's following up! And he has kept it out somehow!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Passes short and sharp. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Doué. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chance to deliver. And he's there to clear it. The final 5 minutes. Little pass back.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Hullet.
There will be 3 minutes at his time.
He lifts the roof! Oh, is this it? Have they won it? And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Indonesia look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question. How long is there left, including stoppages?
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And he's straight offside. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested
Just a quick
interest.
announcement. We would like to inform you that
So, Jim, how do you reflect on